Alright guys, Anthony Distributor Service. Donnie's truck got his heads out. I was getting ready to actually start going. And let me zoom this out. It's actually looking kind of crazy. There's a reason why I've always mentioned in the past that we don't need a Magnaflux. I look at if we've got issues, you guys know where I'm going with this, huh? Not very often do we actually get issues like this. I mean, it's not as often as you might read online and think about. You know, a lot of people say it online. A lot of people that sell heads will talk about it. But I don't Magnaflux. We don't need to. I've never had a reason, I've never had an issue that caused us to need to Magnaflux. But this light on. The reason why I don't Magnaflux is because you can see them with your eyeballs. If it's a problem, you'll see it with your eyeballs. See it right there, right there. Those are all good. This one has a little crack in it. See it? That one's obviously not even close to as bad as that one. There's another crack right here on this side. There you go. Right there. Obviously, what we could see happen, there's another one. We're on the other head now, this one here. See it? Right there. I mean, it's obvious what happened. You know, Donnie, you just bought the truck. There's another one right there. See that? This is why we don't need the Magnaflux. We don't need to. Who gives a shit? I mean, if we got a problem, we're gonna see it with our eyeballs. See that? Now what I would say, honestly, about these heads, about this whole truck, would be, Donnie, you bought it. It was already studded, had all that sinister stuff on it, had a whole bunch of, you know, teenager wannabe cool crap all over under the hood. They ran the dog shit out of this truck like it was, you know, 10 foot tall and bulletproof. And they overheated it. They probably overheated it before it was studded, is probably what they did. And it got overheated, and that's where the damage came from. Because honestly, you see these wide mill marks right here? Let me focus out, sorry guys. You see how wide those mill marks are? This one's the same way. See how wide the mill marks are? You know what that says? They didn't even touch the heads. They did not even touch them. The block looked like it was whiz wheel. Well, it's in there, but those, from what my experience is, those are factory mill marks. So now granted, I throw a quick, I clean the heads just real quick. I mean, they look pretty freaking good, don't they? A lot of people would install them in that condition right there, but you know, we got a servicer. I can service them. But this is where we get into unforeseen circumstances here. Is I mean, once I saw those cracks and I saw the other side, the other crack, I mean, it became evident that, you know, whoever owned this truck before Donnie bought it, you know, they did all this stuff for you know, trying to be teenage 6-liter world. You know, they want to have the coolest shit. They got the studded truck. They're freaking running around. They can turn it way up. They can run it hard. You know, but honestly, now let me backtrack that, because honestly, I would probably think that they probably ran it hard and then it overheated. Because I see a lot of freaking trucks. I see a lot of heads that aren't like that. And a lot of times the ones, it's sad to say, but the ones that I see mostly that are like that are ones that are studded. And it would be not very often do I get cracks that big, unless it had an event, an overheat event that the customer says, yeah, I got it hot, yeah, it overheated. Because most of the time people don't fess up to that. You know, everybody's gonna lie about that shit. You know, everybody's gonna be like, oh no, it just barely got hot, you know, or it got, you know, I mean, 250 degrees is hot enough to break stuff, you know. But that's just, I mean, we're talking about, I don't know, just heat. So, son of a bitch, where do we go from here? You know, I mean, what sucks is I mean, Donnie's got a set of heads here now that, I mean, I don't know, man. You want to gamble? We gambling men? I mean, I don't know that. I mean, do we go with a set of Ford heads? Put a set of Ford heads on it? Do I grab another freaking set of heads that I've got over there? I've got, how many heads do I got here? Well, I got Julie's heads right here. I got Julie's heads right here. I got 2, 4, I got 6, 7 heads here. Hell, I got 2 more heads right there. I got a whole ass load of bad heads back in the back over there. I mean, do we just go ahead and go with a set of heads? That freaking sucks. I know there's a place locally here. I don't want to do it. I won't do it, but they'll drill that out and put a pin in it. I don't really like doing that shit. I don't like it. But I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead and load this video so Donnie, you can see it. Chew on it. Let's think about where do we go from here. What do we do? I'm sure that stuff's probably on there. I promise you I didn't play switcheroo on some heads. I promise. You know, that's just, I'm just skeptical of everything in the world. But I bet you we can look back in the other videos and see that on the other videos mounted to the truck. I hope. Because these are yours. Damn, that sucks, man. Right there. You can see both of them on there too. There and there. 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 And there. They ran it hot. Freaking drag. All right, we got chew on this for a little bit. I don't know, decide which way to go, because I should have been thinking beforehand, before I went and cleaned the heads all the way up. Yeah, probably should have threw the freaking sand on it and cleaned it up, but I didn't. My bad. Damn it, it ain't focusing. Whatever, guys. All right, that's it. We'll figure out where to go from here. Have a good day, guys.